Well, I'm going to start off. I'm going to thank everybody for coming out here today on this beautiful day on the Spokane River above the confluence with Hangman Creek or 0rb0ta5 Creek. So thank you for being here. Today, as the spring waters recede from the winter of 2016, we're gathering to release our Riverkeeper report card, our water condition report card that communicates the health of Hangman Creek. Right here above the confluence of the small creek, it's good to keep in mind that salmon, trout, and steelhead once inhabited the waters of Hangman Creek. We're here today, unfortunately, to give the waters of Hangman Creek an F. This is our report card. It fails the grades based on thermal pollution or heat. Nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus are in excessive amounts in this creek, and they're changing the ecosystem through that chemistry that they contribute. The tragedy of this is that Hangman Creek is extremely polluted, and the public is losing the value of having this creek, as well as the creek itself is contributing to major pollution problems in the Spokane River. It is important to understand that the Washington Department of Ecology has collected data in their Washington Water Quality Index and has come to the same conclusions as we have. Our effort is based on our citizen science and our observations that confirm the awful state of this river. We no longer have native red band trout able to live in Hangman Creek, and there are only a few isolated populations in the headwaters of Idaho and one tributary called California Creek in Washington State. The cause of this problem is the lack of streamside vegetation that's been torn out by poor land use practices. It is important to understand that every river or stream has to have streamside vegetation, grass, shrubs, trees, in order to protect the water quality. We often call this vegetation buffers because it buffers between the surrounding land use and the clean water. This shoreline vegetation buffers, it intercepts runoff and pollution and is a critical component for a healthy creek. Without shoreline vegetation buffers, water is vulnerable to polluted runoff and the surrounding lands, which inject the stream with sediment, nutrients, and chemicals. In Hangman Creek, we see high levels of phosphorus, nitrogen, and heat. And I would refer to this photograph right over here. Jewel can point to in the upper basin, we have highly degraded stream banks. These are photographs we took just this year. And on the left side, you see stream buffers that are intact and healthy. So the result is we've lost our populations of native trout. We have pollution entering the Spokane River that causes algae blooms, and we have a public that is deprived of their entitlement to clean water. The solution, as Riverkeeper sees it, is that there are water quality laws that protect these streams, and the Department of Ecology needs to stand up and enforce these laws. There are perfectly good laws that protect our Hangman Creek from poor land use, but right now, unfortunately, the Department of Ecology is looking the other way, and we need them to stand up, use their authority, and enforce the Washington Water Pollution Control Act, and protect the clean water and the healthy ecosystems that would result. So I'm going to turn this discussion over to several messengers to communicate this message. The first is our science lead at Riverkeeper program, Jewel Schultz.
All right, good morning. I'm Jewel Schultz, the staff scientist with the Spokane Riverkeeper. Sorry about that. I'm Jewel Schultz, the staff scientist with the Spokane Riverkeeper.